Bitcoin hit 50,000 today. What is your perspective on what's driving Bitcoin and why it's going higher?
Well, first of all, stepping back, I would say that, Bitcoin falls into the category of being an alternative of the monetary system. And, given the amount of liquidity that we have in the markets today, it is, it is quite normal, I would say, to see the most speculative assets of that serve as an alternative monetary system to be appreciating the way it is. And that is certainly Bitcoin relative to gold or silver. And so, it is an interesting asset to own. It's the supply proposition is similar to some of those assets that we've had owned in the past, which is precious metals, especially. Look, I think it's wonderful what's going on in that space, and that community of the crypto-minded investors are finally waking up and seeing the issues of corrupted backed currencies and worldwide, and we really are in the race to the bottom of a lot of fiat currencies. So it's nice to see that there is a community that is also being successful trying to profit and capitalize from those imbalances in the macro world. So I enjoyed that. Back in 2019, I wrote a piece about Bitcoin. And at the time, I said that Bitcoin was a call option on inflation, aside from the call option on this kind of more innovation aspect that has to it. And in my view, that call option is in the money now. So, which means I think we're due for inflation. And so, it's quite, and I should say it's incredibly in the money. It's not just in the money. I mean, it was in the money when it was at 15,000. So, and so it is, it's an important movement for, I would say, for the precious metals industry, as I like to joke that, you can't really replace, such an important metals such as gold, silver, copper, and so forth. And there's always going to be a place for both. And for whoever tells you that there isn't, unfortunately, they have not studied history. And so I'm not worried about the replacement of Bitcoin with gold or silver. I think there's a place for all of them. And so it's pretty impressive to see this run up, and I think it's probably early still. We're probably going to see much more than what we're seeing right now. I mean, if the equity markets deserve to be where they are in terms of the multiples, I would say Bitcoin have a lot more legs here to go as well. So but so does silver, so does gold, and another thing that for the Bitcoin investors that I think it's important too is, if only people knew how much leverage you get from a small move on gold and silver when you buy an exploration story. When you buy a high quality project, those properties that have gold and silver in the ground have the same type of potential returns of a crypto asset. So, you got the 15, 20 baggers type of movements. And so I'm very optimistic about this whole space. And, hopefully some other folks in the crypto world are going to start seeing the opportunity as well. But it's a wonderful movement, and hopefully will scare out a little bit of what we see in terms of the policymakers that continue to do really imprudent policies worldwide.